Yes, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I have a big band-aid on my chin. It's not that bad. There is a sore. You probably noticed it in my last few videos. Well, I put some medicine on and I wanted it to stick, so I put a big ass band-aid on it. It looks really worse than it is. But yeah, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. My band-aid. I have to use a different setup here because I took down my clippy to use upstairs, so my clippy's not here. So I'm going to prop you up and hope that you sit nicely. All right. So we're going to put you down like that. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good. Let me see. Yeah. My head's not cut off. All right, we're good. We're good. My head's not cut off. Yeah. Maybe the glasses will take away from the big band-aid on my chin. What do you think? I know. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Mary. How's it going? It is Sunday, sort of another week. How many times have I said that? I feel like I say it every day. It's always Sunday. It's always Thursday. It's always Sunday. It's like when I was at work. It was always Monday. It was always Friday. All right. Hey, Jay Bates and Rosie. How's it going? I know I got a big purple band-aid on my chin. Let's just call the obvious, you know? I had a fantastic dinner tonight. Let's start off with that. Let's start with what my dinner was. I had gotten some brown rice noodles, spaghetti, and I made the peanut butter Asian noodles that I made a few months back on meal prep. Oh, they're so good. The kids just love them. And it's so easy, and they're so great with grilled. We had grilled chicken, and we had some steak. It was absolutely delicious. Hey, Pat. I keep my walnuts in the freezer, so they'll last a long time in the freezer. Any nuts, because of the oils, should always be kept. Chia seeds, nuts, I keep them all in the freezer. So mine last a long time. Plus, I have 5 people here, so I don't keep them as much long as you do. I would say definitely a year. Hey, Marie and Diane, Lynn, Kathleen, Judith, Cassie. Oh, Mary's decluttering. I love that. Donna. J-Dog. I had, if you notice in the video, there was like a big red thing over here. Well, I put some like peroxide and I put some antibiotic cream, so I wanted it covered. And this is the smallest bin that I could find. I know. I could have waited after the live to put it on, but, you know, I thought, why not? It'd be a nice conversation piece. Yeah. Hello, Sharon. The oatmeal recipes were absolutely phenomenal. Best week of eating I've had in a long time. Yeah, definitely. If they've been in the fridge, they should be fine for a while. I say freezer, though. Cake Baby. Hey, Chris and Bonnie. Yes, I used to have a potato chip. It was a plastic thing, and you stood the slices of, they have to be really thin, potatoes in it, and you microwave them. And it actually makes them crispy, believe it or not. Hey, Linda Jean. Hello, Kara and Weeza. I know, it's purple. You know, I did think of that when it was either purple or green. I went with the purple, of course. Thank you, Chris. You got the magazine today. I was disappointed too. Trust me. Well, the whole big to-do that she made, all those millions of questions she asked me, and we talked for an hour. I was a bit, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit shocked that was all that was there. I should be in every month. I like that. I say email her and tell her that. Yes, I got it. It's just a little boo-boo. Happy Sunday, Cindy. Aw, great, Tiffany. I'm so glad. You guys are so great to buy it. I think you guys are the best. Oh, they're putting it slow in California, eh? Awesome, Maria. That's great to hear. Oh, Jay Bates. Awesome, Cindy. I'm so glad you guys wanted to get it. You know, it's a thrill. I was excited to be in, and I'm hoping tomorrow to get a little video up. I filmed that day a little bit, and I have a couple, you know, and there's a story that goes with that about about me being a little bit I almost turned it down, and I'll talk all about that in a little short little video. I thought it would be good to talk about it. So oh my god, you should see some of the pictures that she took. I mean, my gosh, it was funny. Oh, Jay Bates, you are too kind. Oh, oh my god, the Hungry Girl magazine. Brandy, wouldn't that have been fat? I mean, hey, you know what, it's all good. Oh yeah, I would pitch 18-year-old spices. I would pitch 2-year-old spices. Yeah, getting the old mamos is always not a fun thing. But, and my girl Barrett shouted me out today. I'm like, I'm having a good weekend. I'm like, you shouted little old me out? Oh, man. You know, it's been a good weekend for D. Yep, you'll see. I didn't film any of the photography part, but I did film getting my makeup done, my hair done, and I vlogged before and I vlogged right after. And I'm gonna talk, you know, tomorrow about a few of the behind the scenes that you might not know. Oh, I haven't been out all day. I stayed inside. Put my foot up like a good girl. Yeah, you know, when you girl people mention you, you know, it's always humbling when somebody you watch mentions you. You're like, she mentioned me. Yeah, no. I will say the pickings are pretty slim when I think about, like, when I first started watching YouTube, when I joined Weight Watchers back in 2016, the amount of people to watch has gone down tremendously. Like, the people that used to watch don't film anymore. It's not like they're doing something else. They're not filming at all. My foot's not... Yes, last night it was a little bit barky because I think because we were out and I was on it a lot. It was a little bit sore coming home. Today's been pretty good. Touch wood. I haven't taken any inflammatories today. Exactly, Mashburn. You know, I'm trying to cover up I wanted to put some Neosporin on it, and I didn't want it to be like all oozy looking, so I went with a big purple Band-Aid. I thought that'll look better than it being oozy. That was my theory, I guess. Hot-blooded Italian. What? It's such... Here's the thing. I always want to type it in, but I've been way long. We had gone out to a outdoor concert many years ago. It was us and 2 other couples. Me and Steve, 2 other couples. We all sprayed down with the DEETs, mosquito repellent. We all sprayed ourselves, right? Nobody else got bit but me. We're all in the same area. I must have had 20, 30 welts on me. Fun fact. When you're using an app to count calories and gives you an amount, must you eat that amount? Well, it's if you're in weight loss mode, it's telling you that's what you should be eating. I would say at least pretty close to it, yes. I mean, if you're eating way under, you're definitely going to be way under. Hey, Jamie. The Oleo something drinks. I don't know Oleo something. I don't know what they are, Mary. Oh, you got your rice. You made it in the rice cooker. I'm so happy you used it. How did it come out, Pat? Pat's the one that won the... I hate to say because it sounds horrible. The broken rice cooker. I didn't want to waste it because it worked. I was just really pissed off that it came broken. And I mean, the handle is just the top part of the handle. It's really not that bad, but I was just pissed. I paid full price and they sent it to me like that, and I was just aggravated. But I asked if anybody wanted it. I would be willing to ship it to them, and Pat was the one I picked. Yeah, I mean, the Olipop, is it Olipop? they're a little pricey, the Ollipops, and I think they have like good gut stuff. It's kind of like on the lines of a kombucha. Hey, Marianne. Oh, I'm so happy. Like I said, it did work because I did only used it once. Because I didn't notice the broken handle until I was taking the rice out. I'm like, what the heck? And that really, because first of all, the way it was shipped, I paid $12 to ship that, or $10, and there was no box. I was just like, that's it. They're going to hear from me. But you'd be surprised if you just Google, with your height, and and what you should weigh at your an age and stuff. You'd be surprised how much you should be eating. This pat everywhere. Like like I said, I try to do around 14 to 1500. Depends how active you are. If you're extremely active and you're burning a lot of calories, you actually have to eat more. So that's, a lot of people don't do that because they're too afraid they're going to gain weight. But, I know Whole Foods has them and places like that, Mary. I'm not sure anywhere else, though, and probably online. Hello, Lori B. Hello, Ronnie. Well, then it'll tell you the calorie count to lose like 1 pound a week, 2 pounds a week. Maybe you need to up that, so because if you think you're losing too much, then maybe you need to go a little bit higher. Are you very active, burning a lot of calories? Because that also takes into consideration. Hey, Francis. Oh, thank you, CL Jackson. I appreciate that. I'm so happy that you got to see it. I'm very proud of it. I guess I want to keep it all for the vlog. There's a lot that went into that, and she just found me on Instagram and messaged me, and we just started to talk. So I am absolutely beyond the moon to be recognized for that. I don't think I've ever seen them at my Sam's anyway. Did I respond to I have not looked at comments too much today, so I would say I might not have seen it. Yeah, so your extras in 5 days a week, 1,800 calories. Yes, that makes sense. Like I said, the more you burn, the more you have to eat. And people think, I don't want to eat because I want to burn. It doesn't work that way. And you'll see a lot of people, it's not nourishing your body properly when you don't eat enough. Especially if you're a hardcore exerciser. Well, know what you do, Mary? Go on their website, Olipop, and see if you can find a product locator, and then you'll be able to find out where exactly it is. Marianne, yeah, if you're new to my channel, the blue dot, don't go by the blue dot. The blue dot is a little deceiving, in my opinion. I would say feeling satisfied is important. Eating good is important. I don't believe in the blue dot. I think the blue dot messes with people. I think a lot of people don't eat enough because of the blue dot. It's one of those things that the blue dot doesn't make sense to some people, and some people they live by the blue dot. I don't even realize the blue dot is there. Hello, Melanie. You want to make sure you're eating enough. You want to make sure you're eating enough, and don't be afraid to use weeklies. Now, I always like to say I go into my weeklies all the time, but I'm not going into my weeklies to sit there and go, oh, I want some apple pie a la mode. I have 65 weeklies to use. No, I want a second helping of corn on the cob, which I don't have as a 0 point food. So yeah, I'll go into my weeklies for that. Or I want, what is my 0 point food? I have to think. I want an extra helping of rice. Maybe a 1/4 cup more. I'll go into my weeklies for that. But I won't sit there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have treats. You know that. But I don't use weeklies every day to, okay, I need to have my candy today. I need to have my Built Bar. Let's pull in the weeklies. No, I mean, I have treats about 3 days a week. And sometimes I don't need weeklies and sometimes I do. It just depends on how the day I had. There could be a day where you have a lot of 0 point foods. There could be where I'm having chicken or I'm having potatoes. They're all zeros for me. And now fish is a 0 point food as well. I put fish back in because we've been having fish a lot. So I put fish back in. And oats is 0 point food. So if I'm having, you saw the oatmeal that I made in that meal prep. For me, that oatmeal is 2 points. It's a huge bowl of oatmeal. So I've only used 2 points out of my day. So I have to feel like I need, You know, and if I need points, I need to dip into them. I mentioned Miss Mashburn. Peach crisp. I've been thinking about peach recipes. I was thinking of like a peach cobbler kind of thing because I made an apple, like a peach crisp or a peach cobbler. The blue dot, I think, honestly, this is just my opinion. I think the blue dot is what gets people into not eating enough, quite honestly. Oh, eating tomatoes. Good for you. Tomatoes are in abundance here in New Jersey. So yeah, I am not a huge person who goes by, like, there are people that live and die by the blue dot. I mean, I'm telling you. And I think it's a little bit of a deceiving thing, and I wish they would just really kind of just not talk about it. Yes, olive oil. That's like I mentioned that in my video. That's a great fat. Yes, it has points, but it's a good thing to throw in your diet to have in there because it's so good for you. Like and like if you want to have a higher fat, like I don't like fat-free cheese. I don't. I mean, I love fat-free dairy. I mean, give me fat-free cottage cheese in a heartbeat, but fat-free cheese, I just can't. So I'm willing to pay extra points for a higher fat cheese. We took the assessment morning after watching oatmeal videos. Oh my god, I love oatmeal. I go back and forth with this 0 point food. I feel like I do abuse it. I do, but I'm trying to be better. But I keep thinking, I don't think the oatmeal is causing my issues. I think my issues, as I've said a million times, and I've talked to the doctor about this. He kind of thinks I may be correct, but can't prove it. I really think right now my metabolism is stalled due to the vaccine. Because we don't know what it's doing to our bodies. And he said, if you know, like, he goes, I believe you, because you've been on this journey for a long time, and if you know what you're doing, and like I said, I admit when I eat, girls and boys, I do, but I know when I'm having a good week, and that scale is not. I really think it's just and I just have to wait it out. It has to wear itself out because I am not getting another one. So once it wears out, we're going to see what good things happen. Oh, it's just a sore that I had on my chin. You'll see it in yesterday's video. It's right here. It's a big red thing. And I put some peroxide on it, and it got all red. And I put some Neosporin, and I didn't want it to look all oozy. So I thought a big purple Band-Aid would be better. I know, Sarah, when I was doing the thumbnail, I'm going, that really wasn't the best idea, Denise. But, I thought it'd be a good conversation piece. Hello, Marilyn. Yeah, I just, because that's when everything stopped when I got my vaccine. That's the only thing that was different in my life. And I got 3 of them. And I'm giving blood this Friday. I don't know if they're retesting again. Because last time they tested me for antibodies and I had reactive positive, which meant I had high immunity. So if you're having high immunity, you're like superhuman. And that could have a lot to do with it. I mean, what I do, if I had to do everything, I'd probably still do the same thing. But at least in my mind, I have it makes sense to me. Oh, I'm telling you, overnight oats, I look so forward to it. Last week, both days, I couldn't wait to eat the carrot cake and the key lime. It's like having dessert for breakfast. I mean, I sat there. I mean, I was just so excited to eat. I don't know which I'm going to make tomorrow. I think I need to do carrot cake again because I'm craving it, and I thought I need to have that. I need to get. And we were talking. I mentioned in the video yesterday. Somebody mentioned about how good. Now I put zucchini in my little breakfast muffins, but I never had like sautéed zucchini with scrambled eggs. So I'm interested to try and see how that tastes. Yeah, Judy, I'm telling you, I've talked to several people, professional people, not just like like doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs. A couple doctors, a couple nutritionists, and they kind of like they just say they can't rule it out, and we don't know what the effects are. We don't, and you're building up. It's changing something, obviously. So, second smile, but I don't know. Oh, Susan, I don't know. I just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, you know? I understand, Sharon. Like, you're, I think they make you feel scared if you don't. I get that, and hence why I got mine, you know? Plus, I was out working at school, so that was another reason why. But now, being that I'm not working there, well, we'll see about that. I would probably opt out of it. Hey, Barb. Hey, Mary. I am having a great. How are you, Mary? I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my gosh, wait, that's Mary Torres. Yes, eat when you're hungry and stop when you're not. A lot of times I do that with dinner. Like if I have still have food on my plate and I don't want any more, I stop. I eat till I'm not hungry, not till I'm full. Oh, you have to see how it tastes, Pat. I'm interested to see how the lime jello worked. Awesome, Nan. Oh yeah. See, Jill, like I said, it can help one thing, but we don't know what it's doing to other. Let's face it, it came out and people took it. We're not looking 10 years down the line. I mean, you know, and I don't want to be, I'm not on my soapbox. I'm not, because I feel it's everybody's personal decision to do what they want to do. Nobody twisted my arm to get it, but I think I'm done though. I think that I had the third one. I had my third one at Christmas, so I think I'm done. Hey, Rosemary. Yes, I've had that one. Know what I like, Jay Bates, when I do that? I like to cook my pineapple on a pan and get a char to it and throw a little cinnamon and a little splash of vanilla extract, and it's so good. Like I said, I understand. Like I said, it's your choice and it's your personal decision. Nobody should make it for you. You decide. You decide for you. You know, I do think they throw the fear of God into us. I will say that. I felt like sometimes you feel like if you don't get it, you're going to die. You know, you shouldn't have to feel that way. Oh, Mary, I'm so glad you're back. Mary's been a subscriber from way back. I still have that blanket, Mary. I do. And the cookbook. And I still remember. That itself is amazing. Yeah, Sharon, I really think they want us to feel a little bit scared. They do. I know now. Yeah, monkey. Yeah. Mary. Yeah, like I said, I think it's like I don't feel like your employer should mandate that, or like because I think that's a decision that you need to make for yourself, not anybody else. It's like anything else. Like we need to decide what we want. You know, you do you, boo, and that's it. And don't judge people who do and people who don't. Like that annoys me too. Like when, oh my God, you didn't get it, or if someone doesn't want it, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my God, no, it's we have to do for our life. Good evening, Karen. Every man for himself. All right, Jay Bates. Yes, yes, Judith. Yes, that was the coolest thing. Yes, it was blue, green, and purple. Oh, if you look in yesterday's Weight Watchers topic, and if you have not seen that video, go have a watch. I do the WW topic on Saturday. And I really like that topic. It's one of my favorite ones. I've done that several times. But I had this really weird thing here. I don't know what it was. I think it was an ingrown hair. TMI, I do. And it was real red and just bloody. This was gross. So today, the scab came off, and I put some peroxide. I cleaned it out, and then I put some Neosporin, and I didn't want it to look all oozy. So I thought a big purple Band-Aid would be less likely to somebody to go, oh, Dee, you got that oozy thing. But you got this big ass purple band-aid on your chin. And I wonder if like a little one. Nope. They're nowhere to be found. Anyone still doing Blue Plan on Healthy? Well, technically, my plan is rigged up to the Blue Plan. And I get 16 points a day, but I go into my weeklies to add up to 23 a day. If I need them. And 9 times out of 10 I do. But I have all the same 0-point foods in Blue that I love. So I'm technically the personal points with a Blue Flare. Oh yeah, this and that. Yeah, I think that's another name for it, Jillian. That is it. Sometimes they only have those mini loaf pans at the holidays. They used to always have them. Now I only see them out at holiday time. But you might be able to see them for like the fall and stuff. Grilled onions. Oh, now, Pat, was it the grilled onions? I'm trying to remember what I would have done. Grilled onions. That topic's been there before, J Bates. And I think because, think about it, the more people work out, the more activity points they're getting. They need to eat, and they're not. And then they're saying, oh my gosh, my calories are so low. Well, you're leaving 80 freaking points in the bank. That's why you have them. And that drives me insane when, I'm leaving Weight Watchers to count calories because I'm not eating enough. I was only eating 900 calories. Well, you didn't eat any weeklies, and they're telling you to eat them. So that's what kind of gets on my goat. Yes, that's it, Rosemary. I don't think there were, because that topic's been done before. The magenta plan, I never lost on it. It was a good maintenance plan, which kind of, that's the problem with the magenta plan. It's good for maintenance. It's just I'm trying to lose a couple pounds here. Yes, I'm still on the Blue plan. I mean, on the Weight Watchers personal points, but it's kind of flary to Blue because I go into my weeklies just to add up the extra points. Caramel cream cheesecake skinny syrup. Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am. I've seen that one. The chicken teriyaki burgers use sauteed onions. I did pickled onions once. Did I ever do the onion patties? I don't know if I ever did the onion patties it's a recipe book. I don't know if I ever did them on the channel. Where you mix chopped up onions with flour and cornmeal, and you make a batter, and you put them in a shallow pan, and you just pan fry them. So if you give me a hint of what it was. I think Purple Unhealthy, I don't think do they have a plan, or you just have to know what your purple foods are? That's the part that confuses me on that one. Yes, it was sauteed in that burger. Yes, I got them to caramelize. I put them in a pan with a little bit of olive oil spray. I mean, regular olive oil. And I just cooked them, the heck out of them. And they got that char on, and I put them in the chicken teriyaki burger. Yes. Oh, the onion patty is just beyond. I'll have to see if I can, I'll have to figure the points for that. I don't think I ever did. I've made them. I don't think I've ever figured the points. They are freaking amazing. My kids, absolutely, and they're so stinking easy, and they taste like an onion ring. They're crunchy. It's that cornmeal and that little char you get from the pan. When doing healthy, do you have a cell phone, or will it work with a computer? I don't know. I've only ever done it on my phone. Has anybody ever done the healthy app on the computer? Oh, but look at Weight Watchers. You really can't do their app on the computer much, which I think is ridiculous. They have to work around health. Yes. Yeah, you have to, I used to do the green plan on healthy back when I was on the blue plan. and it was the free version is green. And I used to do it for blue. I just knew my 0 point food, so I would put the food in as 0. You can manually put food in, so that's how I before I got the app, back when Weight Watchers was charging me separately for the app. So I used to use the healthy app, the free version, the green plan, and I used to do it all by myself. So you can, as long as you know your 0 point foods, you definitely can. Good night, Maria. Anytime. Healthy works on an iPad, not a desktop. There you go. Yeah, not same thing with Weight Watchers. Their desktop version stinks. Only thing I really use it for is when I want to create a recipe. It's easier to do it on the thing, but I can't scan. There it is, a chicken teriyaki burger. Oh my God, it is so good. I have 2 in the freezer. Oh, they're just so good. I am on the personal points plan, Kathleen. I just figure my 0 point foods to close as the old blue plan as I can, and it gives me 16 points a day, which stinks. Actually, I probably could get rid of oatmeal. I would get more points, but I'm not doing that. So what I do is I just go into my weeklies for those extra points if I need them every day. But I don't always go into them, but most of the times I do. Because let's face it, 16 points isn't enough. If you're like me and like to eat bars and chips, which I don't have any bags of chips here. But yeah, I like chips with my lunch, so sue me. People are like, you eat chips? I'm like, yeah, pretty much every day. Awesome! Bonnie made the chicken teriyaki. We were just talking about them. Oh, I'm so happy you're here too, Bonnie. I love sharing food finds like this. You know, if you're new here, welcome. I like to eat. And I like to, my journey involves food. My journey does not involve not eating. It's finding ways to fit it in, make it lower in points, and still enjoy it, because that's key. Let's all welcome Bonnie. I use my olive oil in an oil sprayer. It looks like a Windex sprayer. It's called an oleo sprayer. That's what I use. I call it. I don't want you to. You could use Pam olive oil spray if you wanted, but I put my olive oil in a olive oil sprayer, kind of like a misto but better. I think you get 5 extra points or 6 extra points for maintenance. Oh, I love the Tostitos too. Healthy is an app. It's kind of a riff on Weight Watchers. Does all their old plans. Used to be called iTrack Bites. Pumpkin, I would say probably the mug cake. I would say probably just a tablespoon. Now, Lori Basher makes a very good point. Definitely look at I don't have anything. How many bags? I wish I had a bag here. Sometimes I have some fun stuff, but we'll just look at this. See, sometimes it'll tell you on any of the packages the grams. So what I do is I get my scale out and I weigh it in grams, and you'll see exactly how much you get. It'll say 14 chips or 23 grams. Go with the grams. You'll get more. Trust me when I tell you, you will. And a good scale is invaluable. It should be right out all the time. You should use it all the time. Bonnie, make sure you join the Facebook group as well. Hey, Beth. You're welcome. Anytime. If you ever have a question and I don't answer it, like here or in the group, tag me, email me, because sometimes I have a lot going on. I have a lot of comments that I have to get through, and sometimes I miss stuff. So don't think, oh my God, Dee's being rude. Dee's old. I'm a little bit of an absent-minded. So if you tag me in something, email me if you have a specific question. Veggie puffs. I want to say I did like them. There's not a chip or a puff that I haven't tried and I don't like. I do want to go to Whole Foods, I think, or Sprouts, and they have these protein puffs I'm dying to try. You heard about me? Oh, heard about it from Amanda Lewis. Awesome. I thought Amanda Lewis mentioned me. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, that'd be 2 people talking about me today. Oh, I love pretzels. Like somebody asked me, Beth, about them. Do you like them? I said, I like them. Do I love them? No. I think they're decent. I do think they're decent. Is it the best donut I've ever had? No. But they're decent. I think it hits a note, but I wish they had icing on them. I will say that. It needs an icing. I said that to the guy when he commented, when their Instagram commented back, I said, I think it needs an icing. Just FYI. Yes, definitely. Grams is where it's at. Definitely invest in a scale. And I have one listed in my Amazon store, a really inexpensive food scale. It'll be your best friend. Keep it out. Use it all the time. Oh my God, pitos. I love them. Yep, my workshop had them too. I think it's a decent price pack because I've priced them at pitos.com and Amazon. And I think the Weight Watchers price is pretty comparable. I have not. Everything at Target, Sharon, I think is probably fabulous because I love Target. I used to get the big bag of pitos at Sam's Club and they haven't had them. I'm not happy about that. Oh, our Weight Watchers and our leader, she saved us some because we don't come till Saturday. So she hid some for us. So when we came in, we would have some pitos. I did get a couple bags. Yeah, they definitely need something. I need an icing, maybe a glaze or something. I need an icing on a donut. I don't think I've ever had the cheddar cheese ones. I like onions. Oh, they better never phase out, Lily's. Yes, Beyond Puffs. Yes, I think they're the ones I'm thinking of. Not breaking the maybe laws. Like. I'm telling you, some of these WW lines are very like like the smoothie line. Like, do you count blended fruit? Do you don't count blended fruit? I look at it this way: if you're not having a smoothie every day, then it's fine. But if you're having a smoothie every day and you're seeing the scale not move, then think about it. They did not. They didn't. I was going to bring it and I forgot. How about you, Suzanne? Suzanne's in the magazine too. Yes, she is. Did you get your copies in the mail, Suzanne? Yes. I mean, you have to remember, not all points are created equal. Just because something is 9 points doesn't make it a lot of calories. So it's always good to look at something, even though, like, if you want something that's 9 points and you see the calorie count, like, think about that. Like, this one is, this bars, for example, are 2 points, I think. Well, these are the old plans, and they're 70 calories. So yeah, you have to remember, you also have to, oh, thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, sometimes they're not picking the old one off, but I did post a picture of I couldn't, like, people were posting the article. I wasn't allowed to post it. She said I could post a picture. So that's all I posted. But, hey, if somebody posts the article, I wasn't going to take it down. I'm like, it's a private group. I didn't post it. I wasn't allowed to post it. And then did she want you to take a picture with yours, Suzanne? She'd asked me to take a picture with it. I have to. I did post that on Instagram, but I probably should send it to her. Me going, look at, you have to get excited to see yourself. I'm like, honestly, I will tell you, I did not expect my name on the cover. She never told me that. So I didn't know there was going to be, my name was going to be on the cover. I'm like, of course it was kind of, I don't use the word misquoted, but the quote that I said was not about what was above it. I said, you will never believe how easy it is to make homemade hummus. That's what I said, because it is easy to make. To make a dessert hummus is so simple, and you get so much, and it's so low in point that it's crazy. I never buy dessert hummus in the store. I make it myself, and it's fantastic. What do you need? Chickpeas, sugar-free pudding mix, yogurt, cashew. No, I don't think it's yogurt's in there. Cashew milk, maybe some cocoa powder. It's maybe some monk fruit. It's phenomenal. And my friends, I make it when we go to the winery. They don't know it's not WW. They keep, you bringing hummus? They get excited. And I was making a different one every time. I must have about 8 of them that I've made. banana cream pie, carrot cake, butterscotch blondie. The brownie batter is my favorite. Cookie dough. I mean, they're so good. And you get so much more when you make it yourself. God, July 17th is that is. Oh, I love those, Pat. I love chips. She's in the same issue I am. It's in the same article. She's right to the left. The right. I tried, Beth. They didn't want me. I tried to work for them. They didn't want me. So you know what? You know? And I even touted them in this article, which but I did because that's the truth. That's how I lost my weight. That is the plan I'm on and I was on, so. Yes. Wait, I don't know if that's a correct statement, Karen, because they're telling you to eat weeklies. And if people are not eating weeklies and saying they're not eating enough, because they're telling you to eat them. So I feel like a lot of people will say, oh, I'm not eating enough, but they're leaving 50 to 80 weeklies on the board. And I don't think that's, not that I'm a big Weight Watchers person, sometimes they get on my nerves. But with that part of that process, I kind of see where they're saying that and they're just not doing it. So you can't have it both ways. You can't sit there and say, I'm not eating enough and leaving all those points on the board. It just doesn't work. I like to know where the cookie dough hummus was. She put in the beet hummus. That's not what we talked about. We talked about the cookie dough hummus. So I'm like, and I didn't call it the pink party hummus. I called it beet hummus. So I had to go in my website and change it to pink party hummus in case somebody went looking for it. So a lot of things get in the wash. They get kind of transferred. I'm telling you, Nan, and you could have so much more of it. What is it? 2 tablespoons for 2 points or 1 point? I could have I think I could have a quarter cup for 0 because beans are my 0 point food in my brownie batter hummus. And it is so good. It tastes like brownie batter. You would never know that there's beans in it. I think if there is a special occasion, yes. But if you're not eating enough, and you're leaving weeklies, there is a problem. I've always dipped into my weeklies. I don't ever finish them unless there's an occasion. Oh, the wild chocolate was good. I haven't been able to find that one yet. I don't always finish them, but I do dip into them. Absolutely, yes. Hey, Paula, 60 minutes is always a good thing. Thank you, Karen. I agree, Kathy. I really think it's confusing because the reason I do points is I want it simplified because calories is just way too complicated for me. I know I can't sit there and do all that. I just know me and I know because like I said, you know what you can do. And I just know that I can't consistently do that. So that's why I keep trying to just eat more. Oh, I agree, Cindy. They should regret it. They missed out. And what really burns me up, and it still burns me up, is like I judged on something like I talked for a minute and a half. Like you're going to judge my performance for 2 people at a minute and a half. I said, I had a short time. I had to make the most of my situation. But, what are you going to do? Yes, that's not my recipe. Yeah, it looks like it is, but it's not. Oh, you finished Virgin River. Oh, I stopped because I didn't want it to end, so I haven't watched it since like Thursday. It's on dishwithd.org, the brownie batter. It's on the original site. Yeah, especially the days that I was doing glam workout. If I earn 7 to 9 weekly points, I need to eat more. It makes sense. The girl said, and many people from Weight Watchers have said that, you can't earn more than you burn. I used the blue plan, the freestyle is where I lost my weight. 116 pounds, man. I agree, Lynn. It's just I've never not gotten hired for a job. That was part of the problem. I've never not gotten hired. I'm like they didn't want me. Like every job I applied for, I've gotten, and I just was like, I was a little bit shocked. I'm not gonna lie. And like I say, Beth, using points, I don't want to give the impression that, oh, I'm an apple pie a la mode, so I got weeklies to use. No, but if I want a little, like, if I want a protein treat, if I want to have a little bit more rice with my dinner and I'm out of points, but I want another quarter cup, I'll pull from that. If I want another piece of roast pork, and I want a little bit more pork, I'll pull weeklies for that. Like, I don't want to go hungry and leave points on the board, but I also don't want to use my points all the time for treats. Sometimes, yes, absolutely, because, hey, in life, we have cake, we have pie a la mode. But I just tried to run home. It's eating regular food, eating a regular peanut butter, eating regular cheese costs me points because I don't have enough. I get 16 points a day. I'm going to run out. Terrell, I love you. They were intimidated by me. I highly doubt that, but I thank you for saying that. How much is Weight Watchers? I don't know. I don't pay for mine. I mean, I do pay for mine, but I'm a lifetime. So I only pay $14.99 because I'm 8 pounds, 10 pounds over goal now. Yeah. I agree, Cindy, but you know what? They have their reasons. I mean, this is a company that fired people on a Zoom call, so I'm not quite shocked. Yeah, the Healthy app runs about $30 for a year for professional. Now, I don't know off the top of my head, but Amanda Lewis has a $5 off code. If you want me to, I could. She's given it to me before. The free version, you just download the app. You go to the app store. I think the app might cost you $3.99. I'm not sure, but that if you get the free version, you get the green plan, and I think you get points plus. I think too. I'm not really sure. Why, thank you, bro. Yeah, there are codes floating out there to get like $5 off a year. So if you're interested, I can go find that out. And I know some people have told me, I don't know how true this is, that Healthy does run Zoom weight meetings that I think were like $3 if you wanted to go. That's what somebody told me. I don't know. I don't belong. I have the free version of Healthy on my phone because I've had Healthy probably 10 years on my phone. There you go. Marianne popped in and said, you can now see your points, calories, and macros on the home screen. Okay. Remind me if I don't give it in the group. Ask me in the group because I'll be able to find you there. No, you have to hit goal at a meeting. So you'd have to join. I mean, you only have to join for a month. That's it. But you can't make lifetime online. As far as I know, at least that's how it used to be. Oh, this one, Barb got hers for $20 for the year. Oh, meetings are free on Healthy. Somebody said there was a Zoom meeting for $3. They do have Zoom meetings, but you have to pay. Okay, I had two different opinions. I don't know either one. Well, I think they're looking at this diabetic plan, so you might see something maybe come out. I'm wondering maybe this year, since things are so bad, they might want to do something. I don't know though for sure. That would be a great thing though, I think. I'm making egg roll in a bowl tomorrow to have for lunch this week. I'm so excited. I love egg roll in a bowl. I got some ground turkey. So I love doing it. I love doing it with ground turkey or chicken. And that cabbage. Oh. Yeah, you have to join. Yeah, I heard $3 too. I don't know for sure. I don't go. Yeah, you cannot be lifetime on as a digital member because they want to give you the e-tools, and if they've not made enough money off you, they're not going to give you anything. Though they are sending the charms out, which I was shocked at that they did that. But yeah, you just have to go. It was a sore. If you see yesterday's video, you'll see a big red dot there. Well, I got the scab fell off when I put some peroxide, and then I put some Neosporin. I just didn't want it to look all oozy and gross. So I thought a Band-Aid was less conspicuous. Big purple Band-Aid, nonetheless. They are. I mean, they're not offering what people want, and I think, and it's simple, and they can do it. There's a problem I have. People are asking for this. They're leaving to go to Healthy Eye Track Bites when your app should be able to do it. If Eye Track Bites' app can give us old plans and give us calories, why can't yours? Yes, I know you're not a calorie-based plan, but people want that. Some people need to do macros for health reasons. They need to know what, they need to accommodate the people who are paying them a little bit more. Hi, Ann. Purple is my favorite color too. This is my bridesmaids wore this color purple. Oh, Barb, I love egg roll in a bowl. Love it. You know what I love to eat it with? You're gonna laugh. At the Dollar Tree, they have these little nori sheets of seaweed. I know. I love putting it in the nori sheets of seaweed. Eat it like a taco. Oh yeah. A little drizzle of sesame oil on top. Little sesame seeds. Love it. And green onion. I use, right now, Cindy, I have in the past used broccoli salt, but normally I use the coleslaw mix, but I didn't. At the store, they had cabbage heads on sale, so I just got a cabbage head. So I'm just going to use plain cabbage, and I have the rest of the shredded carrots from my prep. Wish they'd send me a survey. They already know how I feel. I've had many open letters to WW here on the channel. They're always fun. If you've not seen my open letters to WW, you should take a look. They're fun videos. They really are. Recipe is what? The egg roll bowl. It's mine, girl. Egg roll bowl. What you do is, I like ground turkey or chicken. You could use any protein that you want. You brown it up. You throw in a bag of coleslaw mix, some soy sauce, some garlic, some ginger, and a little bit of sesame oil. Not a lot, because it goes a long way. And that is it. It is delicious. I love to throw some green onion on top. Of course, my son says, Mom, the best part of the egg roll is the outer. I'm like, I know, but it's fried. So, of course, you could air fry an egg roll, and it'd be extremely low in points. Exactly. I agree, Linda Jean. There's the Maury Mashburn posted it. It's all right, Ann. It's Sunday. Yep, you can use you can do shrimp, anything. I've done it with everything. I just love the turkey the best, I guess. I don't know. This is my favorite. Yes. I've gotten them. Yeah, they're good. Anything, any sugar-free syrup will work. I like them all. Oh, I just love egg roll in a bowl. Sometimes I even throw little peanuts on top. Yes, I count them. But again, weeklies, there you go. Of course, your egg roll in a bowl is $0. It is. So yeah, you can throw a little crunchy peanut on top. I want the survey too. They already know my opinion. They're not going to send it to me like, oh, take that, won't rain it off. We don't want her. Tomorrow's Timmy's birthday. Timmy's birthday is tomorrow. He turns 24. 24. So I have to, he wants spaghetti with meatball, sausage, and pork. That's what he wants for dinner. So that's what he's getting, and a cake. I like it cold. I'm weird. Pat, you can do a pad thai. Good night, Barb. Thank you, guys. Oh, shrimpies. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Jay Bates. Thank you, Pat. I'll let him know. And he's having, and it's funny, tomorrow's his day off, so he happens to be home for his birthday. What are the odds? But we have to eat early because he has to leave. So I keep saying he usually gets a honey bun cake, but he decided he wanted just a regular pound cake. You don't want honey bun cake? He's like, no. Thank you, Marie. Low Point B. I can't see why you couldn't make pad thai low point. Thank you, Ro. Thank you, Linda Jean. Thank you, Nan. Thank you, Mary. My twin, as I like to call him. We are the Twin Towers of Terror. I gotta go and put heat. Peter's taking the dog out, so I can go put my foot up. Aw, thank you, Lynn. Aw. And it's funny. I didn't realize until this year, which is, I know, really funny, but his birthday in July, like Christmas in July. Like, why didn't I never throw him a Christmas themed birthday party? Never thought about that. Thank you, Cindy. Good night, Pat. Thank you, Sharon. We're going to be having spaghetti and cake tomorrow. And of course we're going to have bread because Timmy has to have garlic bread with his spaghetti and his meatballs and his sausage. Hey, Dot. Oh, I love the Biglio wontons. I love them. I get them at Costco. They're so good. That's a great dinner. Some Asian vegetables. Yep. I've never used teriyaki in that yet because I just found it. But yes, that's going to be next. I need to get another bag of those. I love those. They're such a good bang, man. Good bang. Good point value with those Biglio wontons. And Costco has them. I don't know. I always get them there. I'm not sure where else I'm sure Walmart has them, but he'll be 25 next year. He's 24 this year. Did I say 25? He's 24. Oh, I had the sore. If you look at yesterday's video, and I put some, I kind of picked the scab off. Then I put some peroxide, and then it was a little angry, so I kind of put some Neosporin. And I thought this would be less conspicuous than a big old oozing red thing. But if you haven't taken a look at yesterday's Weight Watchers meeting topic du jour, it's all about earning points. And when you think about it, drinking water, eating vegetables, and moving more are 3 things that we could do to make our healthy lifestyle increase. We're increasing, and they're giving us points because they want us to drink water. And you're only getting a point for the water. And the vegetables, I mean, how many vegetables can we really eat? At least for me, I can't eat a lot. And doing those, and if you're earning excessive activity points, you're working hard. So yeah, you should eat more. The wontons are little wontons filled with a little, I think they're chicken filling. It's kind of like a dumpling, an Asian dumpling, but they're really, the dough is really, they're really low in points. Yes, chicken cilantro at Trader Joe's, they do have them as well. They're really good. I like to steam them and then maybe put them in with the vegetables. They're so good. Oh my God, just put them with some vegetables. Oh my God, they're so good. I've gotten those kind bars before. They're really good. They're 3 points, and they're all like nuts and seeds. They're so good. They're way less expensive than the Weight Watcher ones. Oh, I agree. I agree, Ro. I think, is that the one I made on the Trader Joe's? I did a Trader Joe's collab, and I think that was what I made. I think I used the Trader Joe's veggie fried rice, the soy katash, and the little chicken cilantro mini wontons, and I made a meal out of it. It was it's so good. Thank you, Dad. I really had a good, that was a labor of love. I was at Walmart for over 2 hours filming that. But I appreciate that. Thank you. I enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Dot. Thank you. Thank you, Beth. Let me see if I could find that real quick before we go. I'm pretty sure it was a Trader Joe's video. And I'll leave you with that. Let's see. Oh, I put Trader Joe's. Should it be Trader Joe's collab? Let me put collab. Oh, here it is. Here it is. And yeah, that's what I made. It was, and I thought I'd share this before we go because how easy this was to put together. And you could use any wontons with this. That's all right, Mashburn. Because I don't think you would have found it because I almost couldn't find it. There's the video for the Trader's collab that I made. The chicken cilantro mini wontons, the fried rice, and the soy. I love the soy katash. Yes, you know who does that? Karen, is it Pound Dropper? Or I think it's Pound Dropper. I was on a kick of doing that like once a week. We had taco ones, we had cheeseburger ones. The kids loved it. Loved it. I was like dumbfounded when I go up to another. I'm like, there's more, there's more, there's more. I'm like, oh my! I didn't even know they had the cereal. Oh, Tattoo Chef is good rice. Oh, that's good. I haven't been to Costco for a while. I'm due to go though. All right, my lovelies, it is 8 o'clock. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. So I'm going to go put my foot up, put my hot pack on there, and I will catch you all tomorrow night. I thank you so much for watching. If you have not seen my meal prep day, I prepped 2 fabulous overnight oats and a bar, which was really good. The bar, I wanted it to be crunchy, and it was a little bit crunchy, not as crunchy as I wanted it, but I fixed it. And if you didn't see my WWM meeting topic du jour video, that is up as well. So don't forget to thumbs up this live before you leave and go check those out. I will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to the newbies. Hope to see you tomorrow. We're here Sunday through Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Come and join us anytime. And if you haven't joined the Facebook group as well, don't forget to join Dish with D's crew. Link is down below in the description box. Love to have you. So we will dish another day. Bye-bye, lovelies. Have a great night.